The biggest show of the week was in Montreal on September 15th. Diesel versus Jean Pierre LaFitte was the main event, and the Pirate refused to do the job. This was despite the show only drawing 5,800 people after Jacques Rougeau basically promised a 10,000 person sellout.
Oh, man, well.
So you mean to tell me
50% right though? So that.
You mean to tell me that Jacques Rougeau is full of crap? I don't believe you. LaFitte was so upset at being told that he was taking the power bomb that he basically quit on the spot and said he'd rather lose his job than kill his drawing power in the city. Yeah, a whole 5,800 people showed up to see you in the main event. That's some drawing power there. In fact, LaFitte said he'd be happy to do the job for Diesel anywhere else in the world, but not Montreal.
What is it with people from Canada not wanting to lose there?
Montreal is
what the
weird,
hell,
bro.
Like Hulk Hogan or Hacksaw Jim Duggan, proud Americans, ever refuse to lose in America? Tell me that. I understand the logic here. I never will.
We're in D.C., brother. I can't do the job here. It's the U.S. Capitol.
That's barely even the U.S. as it is. So that's a horrible example, but I don't get it. I've never understood the mentality.
Well, the situation got so bad that Vince was called at home to personally negotiate with LaFitte, which resulted in a double countout finish instead. Things weren't helped by Shawn Michaels getting in Diesel's ear and getting him all riled up the whole time. After that, Diesel was cheered by about half of the crowd anyway.
About 2 years, they're going to hate Michaels a little bit more there, but we'll save that for another time.
Right. I laugh at a couple things about this story because Kevin Nash and a couple other people talked about this.
On the drawing power part, but
yeah, right.
Go ahead.
Well, a couple funny things about this. The first one was Shawn Michaels. I guess they said, yeah, he was in Diesel's ear all night. He's like, man, screw him, man. Who's he? He's not going to take your finish, huh? He's not going to take the champ's powerbomb finish, who's he to get out of that, huh? And he can't just lay down for you.
Hard to argue with that.
Yep, and
you just said it all in one thing. The champ, his finish. Like you wrote it yourself.
Yep. And he's like, well, why is he so much better than everybody else? He can't take your finish. And he's like, F him. Yeah, exactly. It's like, F him. Make him do the job. You make him lay down. And that's like Nash said he went to Pierre and was like, and Pierre's like arguing with him. And he's like, no. Hey, he's like, maybe we do count out finish. And he's like, no, F you. You get jackknifed and you lay down. And that's when Vince got involved. And then
I'm sorry, I'm seeing this point here.
Yep.
You're in there, the world champion. I don't care if it's your home.
Right. That doesn't matter.
You think Steve Lombardi refused to lose in Barclays Center? Good Lord.
Well,
people who don't get that, it's the Brooklyn Brawler, by the way, for people who don't understand.
Yeah. This was another one that I guess before the match, he was like, "Oh, we'll go out there, I'll be cheered, about 90% me, maybe 10% you." And he said during the match, Diesel's got him in a headlock on the ground, and he's listening. He's like, "I'm hearing them fans." He's like, "I don't know, it sounds about like 70-30 me. You still want to do that double count out?" And I guess after this incident right here is what basically killed Jean Pierre LaFitte in the WWF. Because after this,
in the WWE, yes, because he's going to go be the amazing French Canadians in WCW in a minute.
Exactly. So, and apparently this was the catalyst for the whole thing because nobody wanted to do business with him after this. They said it was super ridiculous. But like, it's not even like he was like, I mean, I still think it's ridiculous with Bret Hart, but at least Bret Hart was, a draw and a big star. Whereas Jean Pierre LaFitte, who the F was he?
He was the awesome pirate.
Yeah, because people gave a damn about that, clearly.
He's not the Mountie.